Hi, welcome back channel, Train Station 2. Alright, we got first in the second competition as well. Really happy to share this news. You can see here the start of the second competition. We didn't really start at a good position. It's 19, but of course, after all the EPH start preparations, I think that pushed up the chart. So very quickly, I'm going to show you that as well. Now just collect all these items. You can see I got 2 of the jobs ready, and we got 1,000 of this. I think better send them off because I think everything is full. The warehouse is full, the factories are full as well. So I really need to make some space here, otherwise it's difficult to maneuver. So a lot of items are required, and as well we need to have the engine overhaul for the legendary in order to send them out with high capacity. We can see it's really tough to maneuver. Everything is stuck here. So I'm trying my best here to remove item by item so that we have enough of the trains to move out things, and eventually can clear out the dispatches availability. The fact that we have all stuck with the items in a warehouse, I think that's the big problem that I'm facing. If you are starting the game, really important to emphasize of building warehouse spaces. Alright, so although that items that require 1,000, I think we just quickly get it done and over with. I think we've settled that, and now the other items is 290. I think much easier, but again, one at a time. So preparation works are in place. You can see warehouse is full again. So preparation work in terms of all the event items, the warehouse is filled with them. Factories likewise all are filled with items, so as and when required we can just drag it out from the warehouse, and as well as the output and input tray of the factories. So I'm trying my best here to see whether I could spend some of the items, whether in the trade center for the union, or whether we could basically deliver some items off for the union play. You can see we propel ourselves up to the 3rd position after we cleared those EP hit start. It was 19. Alright, very quickly I'm getting at leveling up of 793, pushing myself very near Egypt's border, crossing really soon, and I'm really concerned the fact that we are in the midst of the event. So of course, the good thing is if I time it correctly, I'll be getting all the trains here in Egypt. That's actually my aim. So I'm in standby of the Japanese items or Japanese jobs to be completed. That will propel myself up in terms of leveling to 800. At the same time, I'm going to time it correctly, because if I level up too fast, I may be starting a very tough fight. We really wanted to get at least the first 3 competition done deal with, so we can get 3 wins of first, and that will give 1050 event coins. So every first is 350 coins. So with that we have secured that legendary of 1000 event coins. At the same time, I would have already by the 3rd competition save up 4000 event keys, so we can start with 2 legendary in Egypt. So that will allow us to move forward, but again it will be really tough to start afresh in Egypt without much of the trains. But again, the saving amount of the metal keys does help bring it over 2 million plus coins, and lots of parts. I think hopefully we could afford 1 full upgrade of the legendary to 80 capacity in Egypt. That would help a bit, and the rest is really depends on luck. The number of keys we have saved is 6786. If we go with the 100 key containers, we could easily get 67, mostly commons. If we go with 200 keys containers, we will have a chance of getting rare and epic. The legendaries may be tough, but nonetheless, probably I go half-half. But when that arrive, probably I'll let you know again. Pushing really close to it. It's currently at 996 or 796. So 4 more to go, and we're in the tail end of this second event competition ended. I'm trying to take a break, not to do any more jobs, and then when this third starts, hopefully we end it with 800 levels, so eventually we will cross over in the fourth competition onwards. I'm not really totally concerned once I cross over to the fourth competition, because fourth, fifth and sixth competition are really tough, and also the fact that if we have secured 2 legendaries, that's all I wanted for Egypt. So you can see this is really a tough fight, and we are getting a good gap nonetheless. This is another one, so I'm pushing myself a lot. I'm spending a lot of the Union dollars, as well as gems. I'm trying to save up a bit, and for the third competition. A long competition like this has benefits for me, because if I've been spending on the Union dollars or bucks, you call it, to increase or overhaul the legendary, it does help for the long haul. Just in case you do not get the gift code, it's Europe Euro trip, right? EURO trip, and TRIP, alright? So that will give you a bit of these rewards from the event gift code. I'm no longer putting gift code in my YouTube. I'm putting in the IG, alright? So this is something you're going to take note. No more gift code will be in the YouTube. I'll put this gift code in the IG. I think it's much easier. It's just a photo of it, so much easier than rather posting a photo in the YouTube itself. So here we are aiming to really produce a lot of event items, but time and again we ran out of the event items, because event items are asked for time and again, continuously, and huge quantities. So this is really draining out resources like raw materials of the event, and it's really got to plan well. Before you send out your dispatches for delivery, just make sure you go 1 round or 2 rounds of collecting the event or raw materials before you send it out. But at the same time, you must manage your inventory warehousing spaces as well. So these are the things you're going to manage. Do not come to the point where you're stuck and you're going to throw away items, and it's really painful to do that. So preparations of the non-event items are important as well. Keep on building them using the logistics center that will allows you to have a good inventory in preparation for non-event items to be asked once in a blue moon. So these are the things you gotta take note. Logistics center does helps a lot, and putting a lot of my resources into it, be it the good number of trains of high capacity, and upgrading them, definitely using a lot of hearts and coins as well. So I'm not going to touch any more of the logistics center and putting in trains. I will put in a lot already, so I think that's good for me at this juncture. High quantity maybe pose a problem sometimes, because if you put too many trains into that, every time you collect a few hundred of the items, you may not be able to collect it because it's too huge in quantity. So you really got to manage things that takes just a short while to produce, like 30 seconds. Do not put too many trains into that, because it's just a short 30 seconds. So this is something to take note. And things that takes a long while, probably why not just put in more. Alright, so collect a bit more keys along the way, and really hoping to bring like what, how many thousand keys do we have right now? I'm going to take a look later on. Let's see, 6938, probably when we cross over, hopefully we have what, 7,300 or so. Then that will allow us to open a good number of containers. If you go by 50-50 rule, that would mean 35 of those 100 containers, and half of it, probably 17 ish, or 17 or 18 number of those in the 200 containers, so roughly there. So hopefully that make a good number of fleet or trains in the fleet. So we managed to get first, as seen here. That gives us 700 coins already and 3,000 over event keys. So 2140, really good gap from the second boys. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.